So today I wanted to use the Raise Your Vibration Oracle cards by Kyle Gray again, just to share you how I do a reading for myself. The question I'm asking is, how can I raise my vibration today? And I'm just going to pull a number of cards, and I'll stop when I feel like I have the full message, but I'll just pull a number of cards so that I can see what that message is and how I can work to raise my vibration today. And again, as I've said before, this reading is for me. If something resonates for you, fantastic. You can take it or leave it. That's okay. But my aim in doing these readings is not to read for somebody else. I don't do that. I use the cards for myself. I love to teach people to use the cards for their own spiritual development. But the idea is that by showing you the way I read the cards and interpret the cards, that it may help you to be able to read and interpret the cards for yourself. And it may just give you a different perspective or a different, this one we'll take, or a different way of doing things. So it is safe for you to shine. So to raise my vibration, I need to know that it is safe for me to shine. So I can step up. If there's times throughout the day where I need to step up or I need to be in the limelight, it's okay to do that. That is something that I personally find very vulnerable. I love to be the person that's behind the scenes. So to get recognition or to be acknowledged for something, I really struggle with. So this is telling me that it is safe for me to shine. Here we have living with purpose brings me prosperity. So making sure that whatever it is that I'm doing today actually has purpose and meaning, and that there's a real reason behind it, that I'm not just mindlessly going about things and finding, that things lead from one thing to another, that I'm actually making an intentional choice so that I can do whatever it is that I choose to do or be wherever it is that I choose to be, that I'm living with purpose in the actions and the thoughts and the experiences that I'm having, and that will bring me prosperity. So we have here, you are not alone. This is a huge one for me. I love to know that I am not alone. Sometimes the world can feel like a lonely place, and just knowing that there is someone or something or for me, something greater than myself that is always with me and always supporting me is something that I really love to lean into. And it helps me to be more vulnerable when I step up to a new day and a new situation. It really helps me by knowing I'm not alone. It helps me to be more vulnerable and to really put myself out there. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Wow, another really big one for me. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Often throughout life, I've kind of shut myself off from my feelings. I analyze things far too much, and I'm learning to be able to accept the way I feel and to acknowledge the way I feel and to really appreciate the way I feel, and to know that it's okay to feel that way. That's a huge journey for me, and one that I am working through on a regular basis. So it's okay to feel what you need to feel is really fantastic reminder for me today, that I can do that. And that will help raise my vibration. Now, I just feel like there's one more card to go with this reading. So we'll see where that one comes from. And here it is now. Forgiveness brings freedom. Wow. such a really big one. Again, it's really interesting to raise my vibration. Forgiveness brings freedom. I don't know about you guys, but often when I think of forgiveness in the past, it's been a really challenging thing for me. I've had, as most of us have, I've had some things that have happened in my life, and I'm like, you know what? I can't forgive that person. I don't want to forgive that person. I don't want to forgive that situation. But in not forgiving, it's meant that I've hung on to it myself, and that person or the actions of that person, I don't believe it was a person. I don't believe every person, I believe it's the actions of the person. So the actions of the person and the situation that I may have found myself in, they definitely, they shackle me to it. If I don't offer up forgiveness for the experience that I've had, I find myself, look here, we've got chains. I find myself shackled to the energy of that situation, and that really hurts me. Absolutely hurts me. It doesn't hurt them. If they've moved on or it didn't have the impact on them that it did on me, if they've moved on with their life, then for them that time, that space, that experience is over. But for me, that time, that space, that experience is lingering if I don't give forgiveness. So Forgiveness brings freedom. I absolutely love this. I love the reminder that it brings, because we often find ourselves, and I certainly do, in an energy where I don't want to forgive, but I need to forgive for me. I'm forgiving for me. I'm not forgiving them. I'm forgiving for me. It doesn't make what happened right in their eyes. It doesn't take away the fact that they need to own whatever it is that they did or they created. But forgiveness does break these shackles that are tying me from the energy, so that I can move on. And this is really, really powerful. And I just want to pull one more card. I know I said that would be the last one, but I just want to pull one more card. And here it is. Hopefully this one will tie it all together. My breath connects me to life. Wow. I love that. My breath connects me to life. We can't live if we don't breathe. And I really love that. And I love the fact that in thinking about my breath and how it connects me to life, the flow of that breath for me. So if it's a more even breath that's very, very gentle and intentional and controlled breath, then it means that I have a very gentle and calming and controlled inner space attitude to my day. So my breath connects me to life. It connects me to the experience that I'm having. It connects me to the energy that I am carrying. So being mindful of how that breath is. I mean, obviously, if it's labored or it's very shallow, or the breath is very frequent, then it has a more unstable energy. So being really mindful of how my breath connects me to life, knowing that it's okay to feel what I need to feel, along with forgiveness, brings freedom. I mean, they're just really powerful cards, and I really like that. And I'm not alone in the process of dealing with my feelings and offering up forgiveness. And that if I do that with purpose, if I offer the forgiveness with purpose, and I allow myself to shine, instead of shying away from whatever it is that makes me feel the way that I feel, and whatever it is that needs me to offer up forgiveness, if I actually choose to not shy away and step up and shine, that it's safe to do that. I really love that message.